Okay, change this over to Azure Moon. So let's go ahead and this rolling.
It is most now come.
See if we can manage to muddle our way through chapter 1 before the end of the night.
I have not seen the likes of. I see. Huh. You must possess.
Our picks are not going to have the most amazing luck, so crits may be quite forthcoming in that chapter. Okay, so we want... Oops, month 5. I think harp string. Wait, did I not? Does the date matter? I've recorded that we wanted in harp string, but I don't have a date. Harp string the first is good, right? Okay, that's what I thought, because I was sure if we needed an actual day, I would have recorded it, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. I don't know if you ever asked this, but is it worth doing the Ashen Wolves before doing a first run? I mean, it depends on what you want out of it. Because if you want to do a first run with the DLC, you pretty much have to do the Ashen Wolves stuff. But if you're looking for like a vanilla experience, then you might want to leave it off the first time. Otherwise, the game's gonna inundate you with notifications.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
And I guess it might be worth like going vanilla just to get some familiarity with the houses without having the wolves possibly muscle them out. Because all the wolves are quite strong in one way or another, so it's easy to just look at it and be like, you know what, Raph's cut from the team. Or Caspar's cut from the team. Because Yuri or Balthus is just so good that there's no justification for using them.
It is almost.
Hey, time to wake up.
Wonders never cease, yeah. It's almost like we are Sothis and Sothis is us. I mean, what?
Let's take...
What indeed?
I will prevail.
Ready and willing. I'll cut through.
Stay focused. You have us.
It's because...
Need to make sure we unequip this. Oof, that hit rate. In general, our hit rate's pretty bad against this guy.
Thank you. Please, lend us your...
Nice.
Over already.
This is definitely gonna be iffy with Dimitri, though. Two attack speed. At least these guys don't double them. If only barely. Although he takes 9 each time. Rough.
Attack when in...
Yikes, that hit rate.
Is that all? Careful. Over already.
Oof. Okay. Those 1% crits are spooky. It's hard to get experience or the byleth buff for Dimitri too, because we always want like Edelgard providing bow coverage.
Ready and willing. Yeah.
Oh, there's the miss.
Too easy.
Try hitting first before you trash talk, Quad.
This is a final.
Don't mind Quad, just going over to hide. Atrocious hit rate's gonna be the end of us. Really don't want to give this to Edelgard. Nice 79 miss. It's fantastic.
It was a good try.
Don't peek.
You never had a chance.
It's your call.
We're in very weird places at this point. Wow, okay.
Must stay focused.
Hope that doesn't mean we lose good RNs for leveling up.
I must
That was like a
keep
pretty good level. Hey, Claude, tie in the back or something.
Damn.
Oh, Gerald, soften him up for us. Or Gerald could just whiff. I guess they are attacking him from the bush.
I'm hardly trying. What? I'm the one.
I like Coss's being so far back that he's stuck attacking into Gerald. This guy's 5 movement is actually being annoying. Real smooth. Thanks for the kill, Seal, Dad.
First fight.
Gerald's debuffing him by... Was it 6? So if Dimitri doesn't get crit, he can survive getting hit here and then hit again if he manages to whiff. And nice of him to not be allowed to kill Seal the boss, yes. Dad's stealing XP from Dimitri, Dad's a true media this fight. I mean, Dimitri got a pretty good level, so... I'm okay with him stealing a kill. You question how Costas has an axe in that cutscene if he drops it? He picked up Edelgard's because she somehow lost hers, I guess. Which, I guess, in terms of what we're doing, we stole it from her, but the game probably doesn't assume that.
It's been...
Now for the loading. Yeah, we've seen this cutscene enough times, we don't need to do it again.
I assume you're to start. Once you have... May I ask a favor of you?
No, you may not ask a favor. I mean, sure, why, whatever. I could spice the runs by playing in Japanese for shits and giggles. I would not remember what menu stuff is what. Oh, mercenary, you know what what weapons these students are truly in tune with. You should be a teacher. It's true.
I am the pro one. I hope you've had a chance to meet.
It's on my resume and,
I am the pro. I wonder if... I hope you've had a chance to meet her.
Yes.
it's on my resume across 2 other timelines. I just killed you in another timeline. I don't think you want to ask me a favor.
I'm good. Have you met the folks from the... That's so...
Perhaps.
Okay.
Please accept of delight. In any case, I hear you're investigating the...
I appreciate your effort.
Always knew
How are
Edelgard's
you
an expert with a
enjoying your time
bow.
at the academy thus far?
I mean, did you see the amount of damage she was doing as a sniper?
Since you are...
So you have chosen... Your heart has made...
They are all promising.
Brother?
I'm in the middle.
No.
This
Oh, I am.
let up, and if we will be.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it.
Who doesn't work with a bow in this game? I mean, it's a lot harder for magic units too. But yeah, any physical unit can generally get away with it even if they have a bowbane. Bow's just kinda good. True question is which class Abelgard doesn't work in? I mean, she probably doesn't do that well as a magic user. Her spell list isn't the worst, but it's also kind of wonky.
Say,
It's like a little bit better than Felix's, if I remember correctly, and Felix was kind of jank to work with. Petra got away with it more because Sagittae is such a good spell, and she had a lot of speed. Look at CGI with Sothis Violet sitting on a throne. Yeah, it doesn't take into account whatever you've chosen for your appearance because it's a pre-rendered cutscene. Speaking of which, we'll just do our academy uniform. I think we did summer and evening wear already. We could always do house loungewear, I guess, but not the biggest fan. Like a weird basketball uniform.
Okay.
Yes. His Highness, but if you miss... I have a request.
I hear there. I trust that regardless, as this is your...
Yeah, I can set goals now. Alright, so... Axe is all in on Dimitri. Faith all in on Dadu. Fire Emblem 3 hoops. Perfect. Don't want Violet to shoot some hoops. No, Violet's supposed to do nothing. Or mostly nothing. I guess Violet can stride. Okay. Reason for Felix. Ashes. Also reason. Yeah. Eventually we want to work on Felix's authority, but it's more important that he gets a spell first, then we can think about battalions. Especially since his personal will make it so he deals more damage for a while. Sylvain, Solo Bows. Mercedes, These are very sad stats, and unlike Bernie, she doesn't have a personal to prop up sword damage. So, like, I think we just go straight for Fortress Knight. Don't look back. Because I don't think she's doing any frontlining. Until we actually get into at least fighter, maybe? Actually, let's do... We're gonna do solo axes until she has prowess 1, and then we'll swap her to working on armor as well. She can be good with leveling. Yeah, but this is early game. We need to actually get her there. So I can think about training her with swords when she actually is not dying immediately. Peter kills for 1 damage. Ew. Although I guess Annette can sorta help her with her rally. It's not a total lost cause. I guess we're doing solo bows on Annette. I don't really see any point in chasing armor when she's not got an axe bane. Like, we could get weight -3, but... eh. Feels like a lot of investment for something that'll help her later, but she definitely needs help in the short term. Why Axe Mercy? Because we're trying to get her into Fortress Knight. Or I guess into Armor Knight to start. No. Bane's only doesn't give Dimitri bows. He's neutral. So all he's got is axes and reason. And I don't think I want to do Caster Dimitri. And yeah, this is another all Banes run. Because we're eventually doing all 4 routes. I considered taking a break between, but I kept theory crafting for Azure Moon, so well, you know what? I'm thinking about it. Let's just do it. You think he has a decent spell list? Well... I mean, maybe it could work, but he has 4 magic. And when Hunting by Daybreak comes along, he's not going to have access to his magic. Because it's going to force change him into a class that can't use magic. So there's just, like, every reason not to do magic for him. Yeah, Dancer Ingrid might happen. It's been kind of tradition at this point for our no Banes unit to end up the Dancer, but... I'll have to see, because we do have to plan around Hunting by Daybreak, so I'll be looking at what I want to do for positioning and stuff. So, it's not guaranteed to be Ingrid. I don't know why I almost said Astrid. Wrong game. Wow, this is just a list of almost entirely solo focus. And then Mercy will eventually swap to doing axe and heavy armor. Hooray, back to gardening.
My thanks.
Yellow flower seeds. can't remember. I think this. I think the first session has the Angelica seeds. Shouldn't be too hard to search all that's actually available. Oh, wait, I ran right past Sylvain.
Hello there, well, I call you that, but I am afraid should the monastery. Hello
Oops.
there, might you help me with a favor?
Just mashing cancel and dropping the conversation before we can actually accept the quest. Whoops. Bishop Dadu getting recover is kind of nice. Yeah, it's like how we had recover on, like Quad and Hilda on the Deer Run. Being able to full heal even though your magic is not great is kind of nice. Probably the biggest problem with Bishop Dadu is that we can't really count on him as our long-term healer for the entirety of the run because he
Professor, there's an inn. Professor, I've got a small
he
favor.
decides to run off and be fake dead for a while. Who are we building first? I guess Dimitri Sylvain is probably where we want to be going. Although we'd really like to give lessons to Felix, probably. Because his damage is inherently going to be a bit higher than Ash's. They have the same magic, but Felix's personal gives them 5 extra. No, I think the dude is one of the least priorities. Or sort of lowest priorities. Maybe not exactly. Probably Dimitri Sylvain, Felix, Dadu might be our order. And then of course we're gonna get the wolves too, so it'll be like slipping in Yuri and Balthus there too for a bit. Or for quite a while. So we're probably building them and Dimitri so that we have a front line. There are just too many casters on this roster. We don't have the resources to tutor all of them. Game wants me to tutor, or to do Mercy and yeah, apparently. So I guess we can't do their motivation. Well, that's kinda unfortunate. Oh yeah, I guess, looks like we're restricted to the girls. Did Sylvain really do this to us? It's been so long since I read the text for this stupid quest. Ladies preferred. By which he means ladies mandatory, so we're just out with the girls. Alright, fine, I guess it's Mercedes, isn't it?
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
Actually, what a paradox.
I knew I could count on you.
Sylvain's like, ladies preferred. And then he doesn't want to, you know, sit down with female Byleth for
Right.
lunch. Oh, Sylvain. What is up with you?
Hi.
Hello, fly. There's the Angelica seeds. Nice.
Hey!
Yes.
Okay, here's an idea.
Professor?
Yeah, if there's anything else to grab upstairs. I don't think there's anything on the top.
Okay.
Professor.
Felix casually walks up and down, smashes? What?
Well.
I hear the owl though. Usually the owl sound is when there's a feather to be found. Definitely don't see it though.
I think.
Oh no, Eloise thinks. He's about to come up with another pun. Alright, I think we're set here.
Ah,
I'm not looking forward to dealing with axe hit rates here. So we're gonna put in... I really wish we could have deployed Felix at this point, but there's no way he could possibly have spells. It's... Guess you can take the training bow from Mercedes as well. Oh, she's got a training axe too. Actually, that's really helpful. Then Dimitri doesn't have to use something that's quite as inaccurate and weighs him down like crazy. Only mostly like crazy. But it gives them slightly less trash attack speed. That's gotta count for something, right? Oops. Wrong character. So we could bring Mercy, but one of those things where she's probably just gonna get mauled and die, so. Oh boy, Dorothy is staring at here, which actually maybe that's not terrible. So we can get the Thunder crit rate out of the way to start. Dimitri gets doubled by Ilgard. This seems less than ideal. We're gonna need HP plus 5. Oh, this doesn't matter here, but I'm just gonna equip it, unequip it so I don't forget. We'll keep the other proficiencies though, so that they stop authority from coming back on once we have enough skills. Actually, if Dimitri gains one more speed and gets an Annette rally, then he can stop Edelgard from doubling him. So if we rally and then he stands beside a girl, that's 18 attack. Oof. It's only 12 damage to her, so she's 3-hit KO. But if we use the iron, then we're slower. So it'd be 21, 15 damage. I guess we don't get doubled, technically. Because when we rally him, he gains 1 attack speed. This might be fine-ish. Putting aside the fact that we have 6 luck against, 16 crit. How much is something gonna take here too? Because 14 res, or not 14, 4 res effectively. So I'll take 14 in vulnerary. Which will let him take another hit. Okay, that seems fine, I guess. And Dedu could potentially distract Ignatz for a while. Because we can reduce the damage to 2 times 2. Actually, it'd just be 2 damage to Dedu. And then if it crits, it's whatever. So, a little bit better than Byleth. Even though we give him higher crit rate. Okay.
It is about time for the battle to begin.
I'm sure you're ready.
Here goes.
You're a big help.
Stay focused.
I'm on it.
What should I do?
I'll cut through. None of yours.
Dorothea, will you?
So obvious.
Nice dodge.
I owe you one. careful, please.
We don't want to continue fighting under Ignats here. Even though... Yeah, I don't think there's any way to safely and quickly kill or take out Lorenz without still being under Ignat's attack range.
Thanks. Well done.
There's some
I
speed.
must keep aiming higher.
I'm on it. Thanks.
I've lost.
Got him.
Use
Man,
caution.
the do makes such a good decoy compared to Violet and the other ones. Okay, so if we lure him over to here or here... Yeah, even with the net as far back as she is, we should be able to surround him.
I'll cut through.
Alright, Dimitri, have fun.
I've lost. I must stay focused.
That quad crit. He's fast enough to double the do, too. 18. So 10 damage to Sylvain. Probably still want a vulnerary here if we're kidding. Don't want a vulnerary to do. I might want to just because he can survive one crit from Quad. And we need to get him healed and back online faster. So this overheal feels bad, but I think it's the play. Everyone has Dex +4. Yeah. Which normally isn't a problem when you have prowesses, but we have no prowesses, so now they have additional crit on top of. Tattoo's already taken some steps in your heart toward being a meme in this run. He probably won't be Quad, but he'll be, he'll be the very thick healer, for sure. Maybe we healed Dimitri, too? Because we can get it so that he can fight with Hilda for a bit, although she would 3-hit KO him exactly, which is maybe a little bit of a problem. Which I guess we can fix once he gets HP +5. But I think until then we want to heal, be at full. So let's not disrespect these holes in a way that could get us worn down, especially when we could easily just die from crits to begin with. To be a bishop that'll run into the melee and pummel everyone. I don't know about that. I don't think Nos is gonna do too much for him. It'll probably be similar to Hilda, where it's like, oh, okay, our Nos did 6 damage. Cool. So we just want to kite Hilda to death, I guess? Maybe have Dimitri jump in there for the finisher?
You're a big help. Hanneman starting here is a problem too, actually.
Because we can't draw him up the same way we did with Manuela. This might actually go south, just even if we do win against Hilda and Claude. Something about that math doesn't work. Twelve prod against 18 is apparently 19 times 2. Wait, is he doesn't gain like... Oh wait, because of Hilda, of course, duh. Well, hopefully he doesn't crit, because the dude just dies. Wait, what? Huh. That's interesting. It's like, we're gonna attack to do. Just kidding. Okay, well I guess these should pull individually. The problem being is that we definitely can't tank Edelgard until we get HP plus 5 on Dimitri. And we can kind of tank her with the Dew? Actually, wait, no. That's not true. We can use... Yeah, actually we're fine as long as we can keep rallying Dimitri. Okay, let's abandon this for now. Yeah, this happened to your last run. You never experienced a non-attack when you insert your range before. It's definitely weird. I don't know what's going on there. I guess we'll see if Quad decides to be an opportunist if we do pull this here. This is somewhat new territory. So the iron will be 15. 15 and 12? Yeah, okay, it takes them out like Dorothea. Actually, if he pulls on his own, then Dimitri could also jump in and try to get the kill.
I owe you one. Are you really gonna fight two houses at once?
Victory is in sight, Blackie.
Nope, they are definitely aggroing together. Well, that's fantastic.
Careful, please.
This is probably lost because of that, unfortunately. You assume both aggroed because we were in range of Quad, even though Quad didn't respond? Maybe, yeah.
Got too cocky.
Quite helpful. Use caution.
Seems kind of screwed.
Careful, please.
Thanks.
That was nothing.
I'll cut through. Quite helpful.
I'm on it.
There's definitely a pain train over there.
Not so fast.
We still have not getting crit, but we're also not hitting Fernand like at all.
Thanks for that.
There we go.
quite helpful. Who's next?
We have no way of taking on the rest of this, so... Even if... Because we took too long to get burned out. If we took him down immediately, we maybe had a chance, but probably not. Although they seem to be kind of chasing Byleth. That might make things interesting.
Thanks.
Dimitri,
Very well.
I would expect.
I don't think we can beat Manuela and Hilda at the same time. I mean, the movements in general are problematic. Factually, we can't even get out of range of Middleguard.
Use caution.
We had one more turn hitting him, but probably not. Or hitting her. But I think this is over. Because we can take out Edelgard and then Quad takes us down. Yeah, he's got 100% on Dimitri, there's no way he fails. No, there's no way to pull up the do, because Quad won't go for him over a kill on Dimitri. So like, the best we can do is basically this.
I will get.
Forced to.
Yeah, I can see Quad won't even pay attention.
Claude.
And that's that. It's a shame Ferdinand screwed us there. Although, we probably lost anyway, just because all 6 pulling at once is not really workable. I mean, you have to win. Otherwise, the story can't proceed. Because the story assumes that you won.
It is about.
I'm sure you're ready.
Here goes.
I owe you one.
Could have made a branching path. I don't think it would make sense for everyone to sing Byleth's praises if they came in and immediately lost.
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
None of yours shall. Me?
So Bane with the 84 dodge again. Just watching me to crit this time.
You're a big help.
Mine.
Careful, please.
Thanks.
Well done, Teach.
I will get stronger yet.
Not as good as last time. Now we definitely need the hit points to not die to Edelgard. Because he's gonna get doubled.
I'm on it. I owe you one.
I've lost?
Okay, well, it's a good thing it's a crit that was survivable. Beautiful picture, Ignace, yeah. Bullying circle engage, yep.
I've lost. Over already.
Now, here's the problem. It's definitely not feasible to run Hanuman out of spells. He will just murder the shit out of us. Ooh, but I don't know what we're doing here if we pull the Eagles. Although if we could distract Ferdinand with the dew, I guess. Could be interesting.
Thanks.
Although, actually, I guess at this point it'd probably have to be distracting Edelgard with Dedu or Byleth. While we hopefully get Dimitri in a position where he doesn't just die. Granted, I guess Edelgard is fragile enough where if we can isolate her and jump her, we can take her out. So, I guess we'll see who Dedu is able to distract.
Are you really gonna fight?
Victor.
Damn, no, it looks like we can't isolate Manuela's team. That's gonna be a problem.
Careful, please.
Well, actually, I guess we kind of can. If we can do enough damage output, like, right away before Quad and company catch up. That's asking a lot, though. How do I defeat someone with a Didu? I don't. Didu's just a distraction. He has no way of attacking. But he has Prot, which Mercedes doesn't. And Mercedes would just immediately die, so we don't bring her. Alright, Hubert's out.
This. Got too cocky.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a while to get there, but like, Ferdinand can easily ruin any chances. Our hit rate on him is terrible. And we get doubled regardless, which... I guess we'll use the better hit though.
Quite helpful. Thanks.
Careful, please.
If only they were one tile further forward. So I could pull Edelgard onto Didu and then run into the bushes. Yeah, I'm not going for the 2-hit KO. I'd rather have Sylvain have to help. I'm gonna have to do standby for one more turn. Man, Quad's gonna be here though too. I think this attempt is just screwed. I mean, I could lead Quad on a Mary Chase, and it's not gonna work well, because then Edelgard just jumps us when we try to jump third. I guess I could use the iron now that he's injured.
Use caution.
It's kind of a desperation play anyway.
Quite helpful.
I'm on it.
Who's next?
Okay.
This.
I don't think we can heal him enough here, though. Yeah, Dimitri doesn't get healed enough. Could bank on one of the 89s missing. That seems terrible. But I don't think we have time to mess around. Actually, Manuel would probably just kill Dimitri after. Well, we either do this or we wipe for sure, so...
Thanks.
Dimitri,
Very well.
I would...
Nope.
I have no choice.
So I guess we have to deal with Quad's team first. Hopefully it doesn't bug out again.
It is about time for.
You missed taking
Not
a
sure you're
dose
ready.
of Fire Emblem? Wait, what?
I'm on it.
Here goes.
You're a big help.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
None of your shout.
Ouch. We couldn't keep dodging those 84s though. It's
Careful,
very
please.
too unlikely.
I owe you one.
Thanks.
Well done, Teet.
Okay, we got the speed.
You're a big help. I'm on it. I've lost?
Although I guess we can't pull Edelgard immediately anyway, so it's a lot less meaningful. But I guess having the speed at all is nice, technically, for the rest of the game.
I must stay focused.
So, problem with doing this with Quad's group now. After we take down Quad's group, we have to deal with Hanneman, and then after that, immediately the Eagles come after us. Which is gonna be really bad. Especially if Ferdinand just keeps dodging.
Let's use the forest to set up an ambush.
If they're waiting in the...
Yeah, I think we want to use iron here. Yeah, because then Hilda's 3-hit KO. Otherwise, she's 4-hit.
I owe you one.
Maybe if I stand here, that'll be better.
Well, thanks.
Okay, there we go. We had to give him a turn, apparently, which is really weird.
You're a big help.
Proceed with caution.
Just out of range, okay.
quite helpful.
Ouch!
You never had a chance.
What should I do?
I guess we bait into Byleth because better luck, so slightly less chance of just dying immediately. And Quad doesn't double her either. Maybe I should have done that instead to do for the pull earlier.
Coming up with brilliant scheme. You know that was.
Claw.
That didn't get.
Slow.
Dex Charm, huh? I mean, he needs the Dex, but if not a great level. I guess we can pull Hanneman individually now. Does anyone know if attacking the Eagles or baiting the Eagles now will cause Hanneman to come after me still? I would assume yes, but... You think so? Yeah, I'm gonna just go for him here, and hopefully we can make separating the Eagles work. So, let's see, 21. 14. Might be like going deer if I kill Manuela, the blue leggings aggro. Well, the eagles will probably aggro after I take Hanneman out. But I think Hanneman will probably also aggro if I try to take on the eagles now. So I think we just go for Hanneman and then hopefully do something. We're in a position to have Dimitri dual Edelgard, sort of. As long as Ferdinand isn't nearby, so we could hopefully distract Ferdinand with to do.
I owe you one. Thanks.
Looks like a Sagittae attack. Spooky.
Careful, please.
I think Dimitri will have a better chance of taking him out here.
Thanks for that.
And I'd like Sylvain to heal before we get rushed.
My, is that all?
Hey, you didn't.
Flawless tackle.
I'm on it.
Alright, time to see if we can separate them. Alright, Bird is separated over there.
You're a big help. Guess I've gotten better.
Alright, nice level. No speed, but definitely take the strength and luck. Oh, Ferd's going the other way. Well, sucks.
careful, please.
Could kite back. But I think it makes more sense to do this, I guess. It's a good chance we just lose, but we could also get crit and just die too against Hubert.
I must stay focused. Quite helpful.
Dimitri,
Very well.
I would expect.
I'm on it.
Okay, so we can buff this by up to 9. 19 is the exact kill.
I owe you one.
Level 5 Dimitri already. Wow, nice level.
Feel it.
Forced to.
Thanks. Quite helpful.
I think at this point we just don't initiate with Dimitri. Because it's safest to let Ferdinand attack into him. Because we know we can survive the crit, so there's no reason to be stupid about it.
Thanks.
And attack into him and possibly get crit twice. Although we might... he is backing us into a corner, so we might have to... Yeah, okay.
Is that all?
If he hadn't gotten hit there, we might have had to take the initiative. We had maybe one more turn of kiting. So Sylvain, actually, if he's beside a girl, he survives getting crit by Manuela. Wouldn't be particularly pretty, but he can. And Dimitri definitely can as well. Nos is just kind of that weak. This is probably the fastest queer out of the three he has initially, but boy is it frantic. Because there's like no rest in between, everything's coming at you. I guess Byleth can also survive getting crit at base, which is kind of funny. Dudu can hide over here. Manuel is the one person, aside from Hanneman, where he doesn't want to try to tank it. I guess he wouldn't have liked Hubert or Dorothea either. Looks like we want to use Iron for the 2-hit KO. Well, actually, I guess she'll lifesteal though. If we bait her, so I guess we could go. Do we? We really don't want to initiate because there's always that risk. And this is technically in the bag with kiting if we don't get impatient. So let's not be stupid.
You're a big help.
I guess another option would be to run her out of Nos like usual and then just bully her. But I think if we kite her back and then initiate on her, we can finish her before she vulneraries.
I owe you one.
You never had a chance.
All right, that's the blue line.
This victory is...
Alright, took a few tries, but we got it. We got some pretty good levels for it, too. Thanks, AGG.
Professor!
You are.
We definitely destroyed our vulneraries compared to eagles. Probably, maybe even a little worse than with deer. Because we never got a chance to heal using Hanneman's fortress. Yeah, that was some map. Yay, line bridge. Which we'll probably give to
You have already been notified.
we'll give to Dimitri. It's like, thanks for the gift. Can you use this in battle? I'd do it if it was tea, but it's just flowers, so whatever. We'd probably give up after turn 3. It is a little daunting. Man. Dimitri can't go for fighter yet because he doesn't have anywhere near the lance or not lance axe proficiency. Feels bad. I guess we do have the mandatory battle at the church here. So we can probably use that to grind up his axe rank at least a little. Depending on how terrible E+ looks, whether we or not we actually make it. On the instruct. If we don't reach D axes, I might Gamba for fighter. Which is kind of a hilarious thought. Gambling for a beginner class. But with a base of 23, I'm not sure how much E+ is gonna improve the pass chance. Especially knowing how brutal it is with C and A rank. For being just one rank under. Well, regardless, I guess we're exploring. And get those Angelicas in play. Actually, yeah, the biggest problem is the forced combat. While helpful, also means we won't be able to refill Dimitri's motivation. Although, I guess we can use the forced seminar to get him X. Or try to? Trying to remember if there's actually an Axe professor who's part of like the initial few. It might be Sedith. If Sedith is around for the seminars. I always forget who's actually available for it because it's such like a non-event in the normal run.
Let's see. We have only it isn't even with the. Do you have any?
So, Professor, hey, it's not normal.
By the time
I guess if you put it.
I have a request.
I always forget if sometimes I walk by there and don't check that crate. Wonder if we'll get to loot the Angelica seeds this time. Red flower seeds. Well, I guess if we fail to, we got plenty of 3-star flower seeds, which is kind of nice. Yes, the marketplace with almost no functionality from the start of the game.
There.
What?
I guess we can buy stuff, though. Or non-forged trash stuff. I might be a little more aggressive about selling off the iron swords, because we hardly ever use them and we could really use more vulneraries.
Hello there. Hey!
In part because almost no one has a sword bane. The ones that do are just like terrible at it for the most part.
You can't be serious.
Ernie kinda got away with it, but she was still not the best at taking hits, and then Mercedes and Lysithia are very questionable as tanks.
So,
At least until we put a ton of work into them.
what?
You there!
Mercy might be the first person I adjutant once we get the slot. Because we want to try to fast track her to Fortress Knight, and then from there we can probably use the base strength to fight with swords if we need to.
A moment, please.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind getting her into a position to use Levin Sword. It's just actually getting there. Is the... I have a chore until we have adjutants.
thinking.
Professor! Ugh.
Right.
Just recruit Super Bernie to her. Yeah, I'm not so sure how well that will work. I guess if she joined immediately, it might be something to do, but... Actually, no, we'd want to work on Mercedes. Like, legitimately. We want to make a tank Mercedes for Hunting by Daybreak. Since Bernie's not going to be part of our lineup over there on the Lions Road. And actually, if we do get her to see swords, that means she can counter those archers and snipers. Same way Bernie was, except Mercedes should have more magic, in theory.
Really?
There's something else. So, inside the Saint.
Saint said
Now that you are... I have something to ask of you.
You two will be happy to know that you are not gonna get killed on this route. Well, they still won't get used because their Banes are not really compatible with the run.
Thanks for your help.
Hooray! Battalions! My favorite. Oh wait, I need to come here after. Well, I guess at least coming in here means that I can teleport to it in order to do the head chef quest.
That's...
Okay. Hello. Ugh. Bridget, word of advice. Right. Would you kindly do something for me?
My savior, thank you.
Actually,
Well done. You have my thanks.
Actually, I'm not sure if I want Dimitri to have the Lion Brooch, because if we equip the other shield, given the Church of Sarah soldiers, that's like 11 prot. I think most enemies don't even, or the church enemies, no, they won't deal damage. If he's in the bushes, they shouldn't deal damage, I think, except for the boss. I think they have 12 attack. Maybe I'm wrong. Have to double check that, but it'd be kind of funny, Dimitri just sitting there getting axe experience by fighting everything. Except for me, the 3 in the back have Sylvain take those kills. Oh yeah, I also need to make sure that I go and get the wolves before I cook our stat boost, because I don't think they get it if we do it in the reverse order. And that would just be tragedy.
Really? Haven't seen your. You don't strike me as the thief or merchant. Oh, the name's Ball. Don't beat around. Look, fine. You've talked me into it. Beautiful. I'll need to attend.
Oh, come. Who are you? You're that new professor, right? Even I heard you were. What? I've got time. Don't make that face. Yeah, and it'll be.
I always get caught on those
Well,
squatters because I
unless
forget
you've been
they're
sent
there.
here under someone's orders. In which case? Yeah, you can call me. Want my help? Sure. In exchange, it's a deal. If you're wondering.
And who? A visitor from above. Oh, rumor. It's a pleasure. Oh, then Rich, you did come seeking my aid. And I was a former.
Solo axe. Bolt this, solo bow. Don't think I'm gonna deploy her right away, so this is gonna be another guard adjutant project. Because every time I've thought about deploying Constance to do stuff, she just sits there and does nothing. Because as it turns out, having no strength and an axe just gets you doubled and killed. But we want to do the recruitment as early as possible so we can set their goals and not get stuck with all their boon stuff later that doesn't help us at all.
Right. You're a lifesaver.
What are we cooking here? You know what's funny is I only half paid attention before, but half of the people who are cooking proficient are blue lions. There's a definite temptation to cook for that defense here. Yeah, I think I'd prefer it over the hit points anyway.
Sounds fun. Let me. A little more.
Oh right, Dimitri's motivation got maxed from being MVP of the previous chapter. So who do we want to decide for Dimitri? Sylvain and probably Yuri. Like, we want to tutor Felix at some point, but his is also limited, so there's not a huge rush to just jam all the reason experience into him. Because he's still gonna need to wait and study a few times before 11 tutors will even get him to D. So I think we're doing, yeah, Sylvain and Yuri, and then Dimitri got his own motivation up. Which is cool. We could do it with the free one. We're not concerned about getting supports between those two because they don't have supports. And supports with each other or with Byleth are okay, but we don't want to rush them actually because they're worth free motivation. So pace ourselves a bit on that. So I think getting less support points for doing the today's special is actually a strategic advantage in our pacing for this this type of run, which is a pretty funny thought. Because normally it's just not great. But for what we're trying to do, it actually kind of helps us.
Yeah, you just get it.
No, the dude becomes a bishop with Banes, which is gonna be like slightly tankier Hilda. Okay, I think we're sold here.
If you don't yet know the proper... Oh,
Nice.
that worked out.
Dimitri has the prowess. I'm so proud. Wow, nice, Sylvain. Now all we need is to get him to D so that he also has Smash. And then Sylvain to D so he has Curve Shot.
Thanks.
Group task. Are we starting Skywatch right away? So I think Mercedes is a delayed project, so I don't know about rushing. rushing for heavy armor. Because with Eagles, we want to rush it with Bernie because we were sort of short on frontliners. Edelgard was a bow who wasn't going to get close counter for a while. But Dimitri, even though axe accuracy is kind of ass, especially without smash, like, he's at least kind of tanky. So, he's gonna be inconsistent at removing enemies, but at least he can take the hits. So I think we start Skywatch now. We'll do Yuri Balthus. I think that's all we have for relevant Flying Banes. Well, relevant. Balthus is never going to use his Flying Bane. This is just so that he can help Yuri get it. Let's see. Yeah, Dedue has a Flying Bane, but he can't possibly make use of it. But technically, if we didn't have Balthus, that could be a way to still get it for Yuri, but Balthus and Yuri together will also probably get us better payout in smithing stones. For Sylvain, he'll never get a girl while he's being an archer. I wouldn't be so sure about that. We might be S-ranking him this run. Oh yeah, I guess lecture questions, right?
I'd like you to explain something.
Sure to do. What do you want? So I caused the wrong thing. I'm not actually sure what the best answer to this is. Sounds like you need to resort to trial and error. It sounds terrible, but almost feels like that's what Dedue wants to hear. Let's see. Maybe he just likes everything. Okay.
Understood.
Friend. We do make
Perfect. I'll leave all that.
not great, but not awful.
Actually,
Perfectly
wait.
mediocre.
Are we? I don't remember hearing this, but we had to have. I did this on Golden Deer. Let's play this back.
Looks like it's up to the two of us. Feeling pretty good about our odds, boss.
We do make a fine pair, don't we? Upshot for me? You can tackle all the heavy lifting so I don't have to.
Perfect. I'll leave all that other nonsense to you then.
Okay then.
I want to either succeed wildly or fail.
Got it. Good to go.
Yeah, bow prowess for Sylvain. Nice. Now he's not in danger of dying to everything around him. You don't think you've seen Balthus before? He's so aggressively shirtless. He's one of the Ashen Wolves, which are DLC characters. He's normally one of the brawlers and axe fighters, but because we're being silly, he gets to use bows this time. Or every time on these Banes runs. Do his abs have to be so aggressive? Yes, he's the king of grappling. Aggression defines him.
Do you have experience commanding a...
Do you have experience commanding a battle? He asks the mercenary. Or the mercenary with a famous father for a captain. I bet Ike never got those kinds of questions. Feels bad, like, to not do anything with Felix and Ash here, but they're not trained. They don't have spells. I also don't really want to bring Constance or Happy. I guess I could just have them body block if I need them to. But they shouldn't be entering combat, mostly because they're just not really gonna benefit from it. Okay, so let's check this. Dimitri has 12 going on 13 prot. Okay, so he'll take 1 from these guys. I think the boss has a little more. Yeah, he'll do 2. Oh no. Yeah, sure, here. You have to defend yourself, but you're probably getting mashed. Even against these guys, Mercedes' defense is kind of bad. Okay, so we need a bow. Bow for Balthus. And that's about it. Wow, inventory is looking kind of sad. I guess Felix and Ash bringing their spells whenever they actually get around to it might help us economize a bit.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Probably training axe for Yuri as well.
Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Actually, we'll also bring an iron
Is that
bow
the
for
one?
both this. It's not like it'll be
Thanks a
useless. But
Come back.
especially once we get to chapter 2's enemies, he's not going to be doing that much without having King of Grappling active.
Well,
So, we need to buy... we probably actually want to do an Iron Shield, but we also need to buy a bunch of vulneraries.
is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks. Come back.
It probably looks like overkill at the moment, but we're gonna try not to use too many of these, because we're gonna want them for chapter 2, or the actual chapter 2 battle, since we're not gonna have anyone who can heal us. And unlike Eagles, we don't have Dorothea to just give us a bunch of passive regen. Do I have a favorite class? Yes, Darkflyer. Guess we can throw this little axe at her. Try not to die with it, Constance. Also, another thing we can sell, even though they're only like worth 100, I think.
Is that
These
the one?
4 Abyssian Seal exam passes.
Thanks a bunch.
It's like one whole vulnerary,
Come back.
but there's no one who can actually qualify for the DLC classes with the Banes that exist, so might as well sell them for the small amount of money we get. Oh yeah, I guess we need to put Dimitri closer. So we want Dimitri to run into the bush. With the Iron Shield, he doesn't take anything at all once he's in the brush. The only thing that can damage him is this guy. And I guess Balthus will be the same. Once King of Grappling is active, even the boss can't do damage to him. So we'll let him and Dimitri just do their thing in the bushes, while everyone else gets whatever they can for experience in the back.
I'll cut through.
Let me at him.
Sure thing. I'm on it.
Here goes. Stay focused.
What should I do?
Sally forward!
Yep.
Too slow. Saw that coming.
This is kind of funny being able to prod stack Dimitri this early.
You're a big help. You're out of luck.
Here we go.
Who's next?
Just give up.
Nice.
Is that all?
Up to you. Too weak.
Yeah, if we put Dimitri at the corner there, he should just basically intercept everything. Yeah, everything wants to fight him. You'll have that D rank in no time.
Sure thing. Not too shabby.
Almost there on the prowess, at least.
Too slow. Saw that coming.
Plus one hit, which actually may be kind of relevant for axes. Well, he tried, I guess.
You never had a chance.
Unexpected.
We'll do that, because we're at a point where we probably want Yuri thinning them a little bit. For the ones that are coming this way.
Face it, I'm better than you.
Saw that coming.
A couple vulnerary uses isn't bad.
Too reckless.
Nice, more prot. So now he doesn't take damage from the boss either. This is silly. In only the best way. Ooh, he's gonna get that prowess.
What's next?
Now, Balthus has King of Grappling active, so he's got 17 prot in the bushes.
Sure, pal.
Really, Balthus? Alright, well, I guess it's Dimitri's, since he'll suicide on Dimitri.
You never had a chance.
Doing.
I'm a quick study.
Saw that coming. You're out of luck.
Not quite HP plus 5 for Sylvain, but it's getting there. It'll be good enough. Especially with Balthus and
I owe you one.
Dimitri able to hold the front
to you.
line.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Too slow.
Got him. Too weak. Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Dimitri's on a bit of a missing streak, which I guess technically helps him.
Too weak. You're fresh out of luck.
guess we'll see if Yuri gets him with this counterattack, otherwise... Probably pull him back, because we don't want to use a vulnerary, but we don't want to risk him dying on the counter. This guy's not gonna seriously go out to chase the dude, is he? Nope. As soon as we used Dedu's personal, he changed his mind. Okay, I guess Yuri is gonna get it. Not bad. So, instruct seminar, and then we definitely won't have time for chapter 2. At least I think it's a seminar. Okay, who's getting trained? Probably pushing Nat's bows. Balthus's bows. And then I guess this is maybe where we throw... Actually, probably the training at Dedu. It's like... Felix might be slightly more effective, but Dedu gets the 4 points.
It's all.
Annette tried to do her best to get us to actually train her in combat instead of constantly using her as +4 strength. I can get behind that.
Guess I missed the mark there.
I think... The Balthus's critique? Let's see... Balthus critique, Yuri Constance. Apparently Balthus is console. Huh. Poor Balthus.
You're good people. You know that? You make...
Okay, well... He's definitely not getting healed before this, but he's trying pretty damn hard. I gotta give Dedu credit on that. Oh, will Dedu get in there for the St. Macule Day? Will he? Nope, that is distinctly not Dedu.
I hope this song.
Well, professor experience, nothing else.
Not great.
I want to either...
It's all coming together.
Ah yeah, here we go.
I can do better now.
So this is how it's done.
This isn't so hard.
Ah, I finally get it!
So we got Smash for Dimitri going into the next chapter. So we have a combat art. Also, I guess a support. I guess that's one thing Annette can keep doing, is if we keep spamming her rally on people, she can build up link attacks, and then her bow will provide a little bit of hit to everyone in the party. I can't get enough of fishing. Look, we're not doing fishing yet. And hey, Kron. Behold, Dimitri the Beautiful. And his class gives him more strength, because, you know, that's totally something he needs.
Good results.
This is very skewed in Dimitri's favor, too, because we're putting aside the wolves who we recruited at level 3. Sylvain's only, like, 2 and some change, like 2/3 of the way to level 3. Kinda insane to finish a run and just start the next. I mean, why not? I'm doing something Fire Emblem, and this, since I'm doing all this stuff full time, so gotta pick something, and this particular set of runs has just been constantly sort of living rent-free in my mind, because it's fun to strategize around. So when I was considering things, I just kept considering, well, what am I going to do in Chapter 1 with the lions? So I made it happen. Okay, so Dimitri got to D-axes. So who would we want to seminar? The bows, maybe? Although they're... well... I mean, they wouldn't get their curve shot now, but they'd get it during the... Chapter 2, whereas Felix and Ash, unfortunately, no matter how hard they try, are not going to get a spell in the middle of Chapter 2. Same with the Dew. So it's probably going to be bows. Although Yuri would appreciate the axes too. It's like 3 bows versus 1 axe for increase. I guess technically Mercedes and Constance benefit too, but they're moving much more slowly. They're much more long-term projects. Games is a good concept, especially early game where everything is built upon wishes and dreams. I mean, now that I'm starting to get it down, I get a rhythm on it. There's ways to optimize Chapter 1, or not Chapter 1, the Chapter 2 lead up to actually have stuff going into Chapter 2 proper. Yeah, so Seth is here. Now, Seth is lances, not axes. Axes would be Alois. Yeah, I choose between Alois and Hanneman, basically. Actually, I I think Hanneman's just a straight win because he gives my bows and Felix and Ash a boost. This is just a 5-point win. Hanneman continues winning, full stop. So I think we basically pick Hanneman every time for these. Yeah, seminar is pretty much never worth it, except for... like, voluntarily taking it is almost never worth it. There's basically the early Dorothy at Rally Charm play, but... for the tutorial for seminar, we have no choice. We either take the seminar, we rest and completely waste things. Let's see, Sylvain's not quite there, but he should get curve shot within a few fights. Balthus and Annette will take a little more work. And unfortunately, Felix and Ash are miles away from getting their spell, comparatively. But they should have it for Chapter 3, which might be kind of nice. Let's see, Ash will have he'll have an accurate but trash might spell, and Felix will have a decent might but trash hit spell. Fantastic. Mercy's birthday, but we still can't do tea.
Professor.
Yeah, it was a force one. There's only one force one in the game. It's just part of the tutorials. Okay, well we do have enough time to do setup. We just won't be able to do the chapter, because... Chapter 2 tends to take like 90 minutes. Especially with Banes only. I should probably buy an additional training axe, because I just know Dimitri's Crest is gonna proc and start wrecking his current training axe with Smash. Start making food, so it'll be working. Alright.
I shall allow.
Enjoy your food. Yeah, Constance and Happy are basically just bodies here. But they can sort of attack in an emergency for basically no damage. It's better than Ash, Felix, and Ingrid being able to not attack full stop. Also, I guess Mercedes is here and not particularly useful, but... I guess I should give her a training axe. Because that's what she has prowess with, and will be less likely to get her crit and kill if she does need to fight. So, you know, let's do this. Let's give Dimitri's old training axe to Mercedes, and then buy 2 fresh training axes for Dimitri. Or maybe let's give Yuri's partially damaged one. Then we'll give Yuri a fresh one and Dimitri a fresh one.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back. Well, is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
We got one spare vulnerary. We probably want to buy like 3 more.
Well, is that the one?
Let's do 4.
Thanks a bunch. Come back.
And we'll use Happy and Constance's vulnerary fairies. Okay. Dimitri actually takes more from these guys because of being laid down. So I guess for the axe fighters we want to unequip. If I buy another iron shield, Balthus can get up to 17 prot when grappling is active. So between him and Dimitri, they can tank quite well, or should be able to. Alternatively, I just swap shields. Dimitri should gain an attack speed and we'll take 6 from these guys. We'll take a bit more being doubled by the thieves. Although not by that much. Yeah, 3 times 2. Okay, yeah, maybe instead of buying another shield, we just swap. Dimitri's actually fast enough for his attack speed to sometimes matter. That'll be a question of... I want to just bait the bow what to do. Because baiting with Balthus and then taking damage would activate King of Grappling more readily. We have to carefully manage his hit points a little bit. So it could be tricky. It won't be active just off of fighting the one archer is the thing. So maybe I have to do bait it, and then we can go in on those others. Can't wait to see those sick Dimitri smashes though. Probably get a crest proc and annihilate someone. Yeah, we should probably be more or less set. So this will be interesting compared to with the deer and eagles. I feel like we can be more aggressive with Dimitri. Alright, so finishing Crimson Flower took a little longer than I liked, and then Chapter 1 was kind of rough here and there with this, but hey, we're past the RNG fest and into the interesting stuff. So, I'm excited to see how Dimitri continues to perform going forward. Especially since, hopefully it fixes up his accuracy as we go. Smash can only do so much because it's player phase. Anyway, we'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday for a return to the Valkyria Chronicles story run. Working our way out of a gimmick fight, see where that goes from there. Then Friday, Sunday, Monday, we're gonna pick this up again. Hopefully make a pretty big dent in White Clouds and actually building up Helix and Ash. It always feels super bad when we've got all these spellcasters and then it takes forever to actually get them to their first spell. It is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you all off to Gunma, who is continuing his Persona 3 reload run on Merciless. So let's check in with him, see how he's doing. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to see you on Wednesday for some Valkyria Chronicles. If not, Friday to pick this up again, and have yourselves a good night.